Howie Wolfson, a deputy mayor, I believe, or at least an assistant mayor to Mayor Bloomberg, outgoing Mayor Bloomberg, a big Democrat, worked on the Hill here. He retweeted a criticism of the inaugural, a criticism that some other journalist had written about it being bitter and partisan.
Right.
And that's just a retweet. I don't want to read too much into it. But there are people, even Democrats, even though Bloomberg was purportedly independent, who are going to be rubbed the wrong way.
Well, look, one of my first jobs was actually working in Yonkers City Hall, which is actually Howard Wolfson's hometown, believe it or not. And what I learned really fast working for a mayor was that there's no Republican way or Democrat way to pick up the garbage or plow the street of snow. So this idea of a liberal utopia, I think it seems very great at first, and it sounds great in an inaugural speech, until you run out of rich people to tax. And I think that at the end of the day, you've seen a lot of big city mayors really put ideology aside and focus more on the nuts and bolts of city services. Rahm Emanuel out in Chicago, for example, he took on the teachers' unions. There's a host of other examples. Look at, Mayor Bloomberg, given whatever day it was, could be a liberal or a no-nonsense conservative, depending on what it was that he was dealing with. So I think that's something.
But we're not going to see that in this guy, is my point.
I think that's something that is going to be an extraordinary challenge for Bill de Blasio, is liberal ideology, the idea of a liberal utopia is going to meet the simple fact that he has to be a nuts and bolts executive mayor. And that's going to be a challenge for him.